Hello everyone, welcome to my video. My name is Rachel. I'm a home educating mum of 4. So this is my the rest of my weekly food shop. I've been to Aldi today. I spent £113.53 at Aldi. I think I got quite a lot for my money. Again, I'm run out of space because I've got the curry in the slow cooker. But starting over here, I'll start with the grated cheese. That's £2.99 for 500 grams. I then got squeezy mayo, that was 95p. I've got tomato ketchup, which is hidden under here. That was 89p. And then I got barbecue sauce, which I'm just looking for the price of. That was 79p, so good price. I got two of the tomato and bacon sauces. They're 69p a jar. It's really, really nice. I got 2 tins of the chopped tomatoes. I think they were 47p a tin. I'm just looking for them on my receipt. Yeah, I think they were 47p. If it's different, I'll just put it, 45p a tin. Then I got a creamy lasagna sauce because I make my red lasagna sauce, but I don't make my white one. And that was 65p. Price-wise, it just works out cheaper to get the jar, and the ingredients are pretty clean. I got 4 cans of baked beans, 2 for a dinner, 2 for my bean-mad son. They were 41p. 2 packs of the tortelloni. They were 99p. I always get the spinach and ricotta. 2 of the chili sauces. They were 99p. That's really nice chili sauce. I then got steak cut chips. I'm just looking for their price. I think they're they're £1.99. And they're really nice. We just put them in the air fryer for about 22 minutes, and they come out really, really, really nice. Generally, I make my own chips, but the children do enjoy just being able to chuck these in the air fryer if they're peckish, just to have a snack. So I'm quite happy with that. Meaty strips for the dog. She's still got a pack from last week, so only bought 1 this week. They were 49p. 2 salted butters. I've gone back to making my own bread. I used to make my own bread. I've got a bread maker, and I used to make my own bread a few years ago. And then for some reason I stopped. I think basically it was just down to time. So I thought, this is ridiculous. I'm spending lots of money on bread and stuff, whereas it's much cheaper to make your own. So I've got some butter because that's the ingredient I forgot yesterday. I had enough to make 1 loaf this morning. I'm just looking for the price of the butter. It's £1.99, so pretty much on par with everywhere else. I then got 4 packs of the southern fried chicken steaks. They were £1.69 for 4. They're really, really nice. We put those in a burger. I really was craving garlic and chicken and garlic Kievs this week. So I've got 3 boxes of those, and I'll do those with some homemade chips. One of my favourite things is a garlic butter Kiev. Just so yummy. So they were £2.75 for 4, which is the cheapest I've found Kievs anywhere, including I've looked at Farm Foods and Iceland. Got the sausage rolls. My little one absolutely loves these sausage rolls. We just whack them in the air fryer for half an hour, and they come out like they've just come from the bakery. They're £1.25, and you get 4 in the pack. Or they're £1.15. They're £1.15, sorry, and you get 4 in a pack. I've got some British leeks. I'm going to make a leek and potato soup for dinner one night with fresh homemade bread. I always make my soup from scratch because I just think it's one of those things, it's just such an easy thing to make. There's just no point buying it. I'm just looking for them. It's the first time I've bought leeks there. Normally I buy them at Morrison's, but I went to Morrison's yesterday and I wasn't going to go back today because there's loads of roadworks in that area at the moment, and I just thought, no thank you. So I'll put the price on screen because I can't find those at the moment. I bought my daughter a pizza. That's her favourite pizza. That's £2.35. 5 packs of chicken nuggets. They're £1.49 for 30 chicken nuggets. Such a good deal. I bought some chicken stock. That was 99p, so that's the one I'm running low on at the moment. I got some rice, that's 99p a box. It's just really good. Boil in the bag rice, so you know that will do. We're going to have chili one night, so I'll do that with that. Got some vine ripened tomatoes. They're £1.19. There's 4 in there. I got a 4 pinters or 2.2 litres of blue milk. That's whole milk if you're not in England. And that was £1.65 for the 4 pints or 2.2 litres. I got 3 lots of the cherries and berries. That's 99p. It's double strength. It's really, really nice juice. 4 packs of the instant noodles. They are, I think, 35 pence. And like I say, every time is we just boil them up in some boiling water and then drain them off and add pesto and cheese or beans, and that's just really nice. I got a bag of fusilli pasta, and that was £1.29 for, I think, a kilo. I got marrows for the dog. That's her favourite biscuit at the moment. I'm just looking for the price of those. I think they're 89p. If it's any different, I'll put it on screen. But I'm pretty certain it's 89p for a box of the dog biscuits. I got some granulated sugar, again for making bread and for going in coffee. That was 109. I got a cucumber. That was 89p. The Olmat is £3.15, and like I say, I just stopped using Persil. I cancelled Small because I just think that actually this is the best deal at the moment, and that's the one I'll stick to. It cleans really nice, smells really nice, so all the things. I got some more bread flour for making the bread. That was 109. I got some yeast. I got 8 sachets in this one, and that was only 89p, whereas when I got them yesterday at Morrison's, I paid more for 6 sachets. So I was quite pleased with that today, so I'll definitely go back in there to get that. I got some soft light brown sugar. I'm going to start, I used to make all the snacks. I used to just make all the snacks. I never used to buy snacks. So I just thought I'm just going to go back to doing that because everyone enjoyed it when we had flapjacks and fudge and brownies and all that kind of, like, you know, just in the cupboard or in the fridge, wherever I was keeping them. So we're just going to go back to doing that. It's healthier for the children, and I enjoy making them from scratch. So yeah, when I do it, I'll show you what we make. I then got grapes. Normally I buy them at Morrison's because it's actually a better deal at Morrison's, believe it or not. So I got the 2 white grapes. They were £1.79, and 1 red grapes at £1.79. But I'd already been to Morrison's, and like I said, I wasn't going back. 2 packs of the crispy fries. You get 10 packs. 3 salt and vinegar, 4 ready salted, and 3 cheese and onion. And they're £1.35, I believe. £1.39, sorry. And they're really good. A really good dupe for French fries. I then got some Cox's apples. I've already eaten one. I ate it in the car. They're my favourite apples. They were £1.59. I got some cheesy singles. They were 83p. Surface wipes, £1.19. I got some Norpack, which is a dupe for Lurpak. That was £2.18. It's a really good dupe as well. I got some pain au chocolats. The children love these for a snack. They're £1.39, so still at their lower price. I got 3 of those. 3 packs of the Jive. They're £1.29 each. I got some Tangs, which is a dupe for Snaps, which is my favourite crisps. They're not as good as the Snaps, but you know they'll do when I can't get Snaps. And the Tangs were, let me just have a look. Melts 85p, and you get 6 packs in there. I got bananas. Love bananas. Just looking for the price. 88p. There's quite a few in there as well. 2 bags of potatoes. I'm going to be making a lot of like homemade chips and stuff this week. So I've got 2 bags of potatoes. I'm just looking. Oh, I found the leeks. They were £1.39. The potatoes were £1.65. Still cheaper than buying bags of chips. Got 2 lots of the iceberg lettuce. They're 64p a bag. There's another one under here. I got a pack of the carrots. They were 69p. 2 of the lean pork mince. That's for lasagna. I've already got frozen pork mince for the chili, and that's for a lasagna. So I'm going to make a lasagna. They're £2.55 each for 500 grams, and it's just works out so much cheaper than buying the beef mince. And then the last thing I bought was the British cooked ham, and that was £1.89 because it's not the honey roast or anything. So yeah, I think I got quite a lot for my money. I was quite pleased. I'll just show you my loaf I made. So yeah, I made a loaf. It's really nice. It's crusty. It's just, yeah, delicious. The children prefer it to shop bought bread. So yeah, that's the plan from now on, is just to make all the snacks, make the bread. And that way every morning I just put the bread maker on like I did this morning. And then when it's cooled down, I might put some dough in and make some rolls. Because they freeze pretty well. So yeah, and then we're going to make all the snacks as well. So it's a bit healthier, saves us some money. Because we've always got oats and flour and stuff. So yeah. Okay, well that's everything I bought. I'll add on what I bought at Morrison's on the end of this. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed my shopping haul, and I'll see you next time. Thanks ever so much for watching. Right, I have been to Morrison's and got the bits I normally get at Morrison's, and I'll be doing, and I ran out of time because it's Sunday afternoon, so by the time I'd been to Pets at Home and I'd been to Morrison's, got diesel, put air in my tyres, I was out of time. So I'll be doing Aldi or possibly Asda tomorrow. So this is just the stuff I got at Morrison's. So starting at the left, I got 8 vanilla oat milks. It's £1.80 for a litre. It's absolutely delicious and I thoroughly recommend it. This is the vanilla one. I have this in tea and coffee and everything. It's lovely. I got a can of beans for my bean mad son because that is what he requested of me when I went shopping. They are 45p a can. I got my husband some digestive chocolate biscuits for his cup of tea later. They are 89p a pack. I got some yeast because I've got a bread maker and we used to make bread all the time and the children really enjoy it. So we're going to go back to making bread and making all of our snacks like we used to. So I've got some yeast. That was £1.40. I then got some paracetamol. They were 50p, just so we've got some in the house. I got 2 strong white flours to make the bread. They were £1.09 each. There's 2 there. I then got some go-ahead bars for my daughter for her lunch. They are £1.50. She says they're absolutely lovely. I got clubs for her lunch. They were £1.50 on offer. And I got her wagon wheels. And they were, just checking my receipt. No, I can't see those. I'm assuming it might be McVitie's biscuit for £1.50. I'll double check and put that on the screen. I then got a pot noodle for my littlest one. She's pot noodle mad. That was £1 on offer for a big one. I got a loaf of their seeded bread because I haven't actually made the bread yet today. This is just a decision we've just come to. And that was £1.50 a loaf, and that is twice the price of the equivalent loaf at Aldi. So I find that quite amazing. I then got my husband some pies for his lunch tomorrow. They were on offer at £1.50. I was going to get him pasties, but they didn't have any, so he's got pies instead. 3 packs of these. These were 75p each. The offer is still on. I got some Cadbury's mini fingers. They were £1.50. I got some Snickers for my husband. They are £2. And I got some McCoy's Thai sweet chicken crisps, and they were £1.75 on offer. In total at Morrison's, I spent £38.17. And then I went to Pets at Home and I bought their Step Up to Naturals. We tried putting her on Harrington's. It did not agree with her, so she's back on Step Up to Naturals. That was £5. I want to say £5.79. I haven't got a receipt, so I'm not absolutely sure. I'll Google it and see if I can find out. But that's £1.75. She really enjoys it. That's her favourite. And then we got the Puppy Perfect meat. And that was just over £6. I'll Google both prices and put them on the screen. Because again, they didn't give us a receipt, so I'm not absolutely sure. But it came to £12.09p, I think, at Pets at Home. Yeah, £12.08p at Pets at Home. So there we go. Okay. I will do the second part of my shopping and add it onto this. Thanks so much for watching.